Hello, wrestling fans. Just finished watching Friday Night SmackDown for April the 3rd, 2026. Randy Orton opened the show in his hometown, St. Louis. He showed 6 or 8 family members or friends at ringside. He never really said if they were family or friends. He just said, I got some supporters here with me. And showed them. And he's talking about how Cody Rhodes must regret that he wanted the sadistic Viper, the evil Randy Orton. Because he said, lately, I've been just kicking his ass. Going on about how he's going to destroy Cody Rhodes at WrestleMania. Then he's been talking to someone on the phone for the past 3 weeks, and he's going to announce who it is. I personally thought it'd be cool if there was no one on the phone. It was just hearing voices in his head. But no, there actually was somebody he was talking to. Unexpected. I don't think no one expected this person at all. Before we get to the reveal, Cody Rhodes ran out, just destroyed Randy in the corner, or Punch Fury, stomps in the corner. And every time he's hitting Orton, he's getting booed big time from the fans. Suddenly, it's Pat McAfee's back, so he's the one Orton's been talking to on the phone. Low blow Cody Rhodes. They took turns beating him up, keeping him grounded. And Pat McAfee said he's back. And he's going to help Randy become a 15-time champion because that's what needs to happen to save the WWE. And he said no wonder tickets ain't selling because Cody Rhodes is going into his champion. The reason tickets ain't selling is because Roman Reigns is in the WrestleMania game going for a belt. That's why tickets ain't selling. Get facts straight, Pat McAfee. And this is also the guy that worships the ground Roman Reigns walks on. And he said once they take the belt away from Cody, everything's going to be alright in the WWE. Keep Roman away from the title, everything will be alright. They left. Cody Rhodes was checked on by Nick Dawson and the officials. He refused to be checked on by the trainers, and he just walked to the back. Rhea Ripley came out for the opening match. Rhea Ripley took on Mia Yim with D-Fab and Jake Gardner on ringside. All Rhea Ripley just destroyed Mia Yim with this Irish whip, pull-ups into clotheslines, headbutts, massive snap suplexed her hard, forearm shots, just friggin' destroyed Mia Yim until D-Fab caused a distraction out of Mia Yim to take over with a drop kick to the back, Texas Cloverleaf submission. Rhea Ripley got hold of the ropes for a rope break. Then Mia Yim slapped her across the back. Hair pole slammed her. Drove her face to the mat. Delivered an awesome hurricanrana into like a Canadian destroyer. That was awesome. Went for eat defeat. Rhea Ripley blocked it and applied a razor's edge. And you could tell that Mia Yim was delayed, like pushing her feet off the ropes to give extra momentum to the razor's edge. Because you can see like Rhea Ripley like go ready and back up again. Like, come on now. That I didn't like to see because it was a really good match until that part shown. Then Rhea Ripley just had enough. Razor's edge tossed her, picked her up, applied the leg, muffled her stress submission for the win. After the match, she gets attacked again by D-Fab, Jay Garjo, 3-on-1 beatdown. Mia Yim's get involved, and Io Sky runs out and cleans house, makes the save. Then backstage, she delivers a promo and says, even though she's on Raw, she's not going to sit by and watch her friend get attacked 3-on-1 week after week. So that's a good friend right there. Io Sky's like, I don't care I'm on the other show. I'm going to show up and help her out. Next up, Aleister Black took on Zack Ryder 1-on-1. By the way, none of these matches were announced last week, so this is like basically a mystery surprise what we're going to get for matches tonight. This match was set up on a backstage segment. Ryder's arm is still in a cast when Orton stomped on it 2 weeks ago when his arm was trapped in between a steel chair. And Ryder off the get-go, arm drag takedowns. Drop kicked Aleister Black and landed by the ropes, clotheslined him out of the ring. He went out of the ring, Aleister Black attacked him, kicks to the hurt arm, smashed it off the ring post, smashed it off the barricade, slammed it into the barricade, jumped up, drove his knees down into the hurt arm, applied an arm submission outside, got him in the ring. And as Aleister Black rolled in the ring, Selena Vega decided she's going to help her husband out. Distracted Ryder as he was getting up, and Aleister Black did a leg sweep on the outside. That was cool. Her poor Ryder's face hit the edge of that apron. That had to hurt. Aleister Black in the ring, still doing damage to the arm. Ryder fights back. Face plant Aleister Black. Forearm exchanges. Then Ryder got the momentum going. Rapid fire forearms. series of clotheslines, came off the top rope with a drop kick, flipped over neck breaker, went for Rough Rider. Aleister Black countered that with an awesome jump up knee to the face, brain buster, Black Mass. It's all over. Aleister Black picked up the well-deserved win. Ryder left WWE years ago because he was getting fed up how he's losing every single match. He's back, and he's losing every single match. I love it. Next up, this match was also set up for a backstage segment. R-Truth was talking to somebody, and the Miz, Kit Wilson bumped into him, and they're talking about the string of bad luck, and the tag team title match was set up. Damian Priest, R-Truth, defended the tag team titles against the Miz, Kit Wilson. Match started. Kit Wilson, R-Truth exchanging uppercuts. Truth wins that, and then does all of Cena's signature moves on Kit Wilson. Attacks the Miz, does all Cena's signature moves on the Miz. And then Miz sent Truth to the outside, and Kit Wilson had to run an uppercut on the outside, just freaking drilled R-Truth. Then Kit Wilson got him in the Truth in the ring. Miz took over. They worked on R-Truth till he got away. Tagged in Damian Priest, who got in. Spin kicked Kit Wilson. Clothesline to the Miz. Tossed Kit Wilson up. Slammed him face first to the mat. Paid dirt to the Miz, just cleaning house. Then suddenly, the guy, I'm never going to say his name, never. He comes out. And this is how a very good action-packed match went to shit. He came out, got in the ring, Truth tagged him, even Damian Priest like, what are you doing? The guy got in the ring, and he cursed the referee. And then the Miz went to hit Skull Crusher finale on him, lights went out, and I think he was supposed to run up the ramp and be gone by the time the lights came back on. But when the lights came back on, he's up on the stage running. He's like, oh, my bad. Then he just posed to make up for the mistake. In the ring, Kit Wilson gets in. R-Truth takes him down with the AA. Suddenly, Miz hits the Skull Crusher finale on R-Truth. The referee can't do the free count. His arm's hurt. Then Damian Priest tags in, sit down, chokes on his Miz. Fast count. Champs retained. So within 5 seconds, that arm man's magically healed. That's what I mean by a really good action-packed match went to shit with all this gimmicky stuff. Even the fans are like, you can watch it, watch the replay. They're like, what are we watching, right? Tama Tonga took on Uncle Howdy one-on-one. Before the match, Tama Tonga told Solo, look, I'm finishing this up with the Wyatts. I don't need no help. After I'm done beating him, just give the lantern back. Because he promised us gold. Where's all the gold we're supposed to have on SmackDown? Instead, we're fighting the Wyatts over a stupid lantern. And Solo's not liking. You can tell he ain't liking Tama Tonga standing up, right? Disrespecting him. So Solo's like, fine, you want to go out by yourself? Go ahead. So Uncle Howdy must tell the Wyatt 6 to stay in the back because they were shown to be at ringside. Then when Tama Tonga said he's doing this by himself, the Wyatt 6 didn't come out alongside Uncle Howdy. Bell rang. Uncle Howdy got Tama Tonga in the corner and just mud hole stomped him dry, Stone Cold style in the corner. That ticked off Tama Tonga. Came out of that corner, forearm shots. Irish whipped in the opposite corner, just pummeled him in that corner. Relentless. Like, geez, man, take it easy on the poor guy. Got him out of the ring, smashed the hand that he nooses, Uncle Howdy nooses for the man with the claw. Smashed it off the steps, stomped on it, ran off the steps, clotheslined him, got him in the ring, and just destroyed him all match. Then Uncle Howdy fought back with some forearm shots, applied the man with a claw. Suddenly, Solo walks out with the lantern, distract Uncle Howdy. Tama Tonga doesn't like that Solo's out there because he told him and everybody else is bloodline free to stay in the back. He turns around right at Sister Abigail. Uncle Howdy picks up the win and he takes right off. Solo gets the ring. They're arguing, him and Tama Tonga. Tama Tonga like forcefully takes the lantern away from Solo and puts it right by Uncle Howdy. Uncle Howdy's finally got the lantern back. Then afterwards, later on the night, Solo's like, what the heck was that about? And Tama Tonga's like, look, we're done with the Wyatts. We're moving on to get more gold. And Solo said, no, we're done with the Wyatts when I say we're done with the Wyatts. So already there's tension between Tama Tonga and Solo. I'm a huge fan of Tama Tonga. I liked him since his debut. He's aggressive in that ring. He's unrelentless. He just destroys his opponents. But Uncle Howard is the leader of the Wyatt 6. And he got his butt handed to him 9 out of 10 times in that ring. So that's not a good way to show a leader, like, hey, guys, I'm going to lead you the faction, but I'm no good in the match. I'm just going to get destroyed 99% of this time. So, like, they got to give Uncle Howdy some more offense, some more momentum, not just, like, get pummeled and destroyed and do a few moves to pick up the win. They don't fit right for him. Charlotte Flair, Alexa Bliss took on Bayley out of Valkyria. The announcers announced that Charlotte was doing Nikki Bell's signature tour turnaround pose taunt, that Nikki Bella suffered an ankle injury on Raw last week. So, the Bella is out of the match at WrestleMania, or is she gonna be able to go for WrestleMania? Is it like how bad this ankle injury is, right? Ada Valkyrie made a mistake. She either jumped up into Gary kicked Charlotte into the wrong corner. Alexa Bliss tagged in, and yeah, Valkyrie got beaten up big time. Charlotte Flair did those slow chops, which I hate. Alexa Bliss did a cool rolling thunder, drove her knees to the mixed section of Valkyrie, then jumped up, did a moonsault. That was cool. Charlotte Flair applied the figure 8 submission. Bayley ran in, broke up the submission. Finally, Bayley got tagged in the match, and she just cleaned Charlotte Flair's clock. I loved it. Snap, back body drop, top rope elbow drop. Running clothesline, sunset flipped her into the corner, placed in the corner, jumped up and delivered knees to the midsection on the middle rope there. Just taking it to Charlotte Flair. Alexa Bliss had to run in, and she freaking ran in and blasted Bayley with a running dropkick. And Bayley just went flying into that corner. That had to hurt. Ada Valkyria tagged in, went for Nightwing and Alexa Bliss, who countered it. Her and Charlotte hit natural selections on Bayley and Valkyria to pick up the win. After the match, the tag champs Nia Jax as Legend attacked them, destroyed everybody, and every time they attacks the tag team, someone suffers the double team finisher, the bear hug into a top rope leg drop. This time, poor Bayley's the one that got hit with that. Your main event was set up by an awful segment. Trick Williams came out with this random guy. I don't even know who it was. I had a message from my good friend Chris Gold to find who it was. He said some rapper named Lil Yachty or something. No one, I never heard of him. He's trying to do a comedy segment with Trick Williams and they're making fun of Sammy's red hair. Sammy came out and was like, look, I won the United States Championship last week. It's Kamehameha's Open Challenge. You and me in WrestleMania, and I'm going to beat you. And Trick Williams was like, no, I'm going to beat you to become United States Champion for the first time in my career. Kamehameha came out during the segment, which was awful to begin with. When he came out, he saved this segment, in my opinion. Let me know below, do you think Kamehameha saved this segment, or was it bad from the get-go to the finish? He basically said, look, I've been champion for 4 months, non-stop title defenses, which is true. He said, 5-star match after 5-star match, which is true. He said, I deserve to go to WrestleMania, so let's make it a triple threat. And Sammy said, the only way it's going to be a triple threat is if you can beat me tonight for this United States Championship. Kamehameha said, let's up the ante then. You give me a United States title match tonight. When I beat you, I take your spot at WrestleMania. So instead of a triple threat, it's one-on-one, me and Trick. Trick loved that idea, so Sammy got suckered into it. So your main event match, Sami Zayn put the United States Championship on the line against Kamehameha. Awesome, great match these guys put on again. Kamehameha's got that speed going, coming off the rope, drop kick Sammy right in the face, got up, got the speed going again. Sammy just leveled him with a clothesline. Sammy came off the top rope, awesome tornado DDT, drilled Kamehameha's, kept him grounded, elbow drop, punches, forearm shots. Kamehameha fought back, hit that awesome slingshot clothesline off the ropes, did that awesome jump off the ropes backwards leg drop as Sammy was between the top middle rope. Placed Sammy on the top middle rope. Insecurity kicked him across the back of the head. Sammy ended up on the outside. Camille Hayes dove to the outside, took down Sammy, but tweaked his knee or something. He hurt it. That allowed Sammy to take over because Camille Hayes was slow running the ring. Exposed, suplexed him in the corner. Went for the Allure kick. Camille Hayes super kicked him, but did it on the hurt knee. And then he couldn't counter, he couldn't capitalize on the pinfall there, so Sammy rolled him up. Almost won it there. Camille Hayes' knee was hurt. Sammy hit running clotheslines. Another exposed suplex in the corner. Picked him up, did an awesome running leapfrog into a clothesline, taking him down. Camille Hayes fought back, did the awesome hurricanrana into an arm drag takedown. Ran, jump off the top rope, deliver a frog splash. He got some freaking height there. But again, he hurt the knee. So when he had a delayed pin on Sammy, Sammy rolled him up and almost won it there, but nope. Camille Hayes kicked out in the nick of time. Sammy went for a blue thunderbomb. Camille Hayes did like a 180 hurricanrana into the code breaker. That was awesome. Went for the top rope scissors kick. Sammy dodged it, so Camille Hayes landed on the knee. And then the referee's checking on him in the corner. Sammy, I was like, hey, what's going on? The referee shoved Sammy off. He says, he's hurt. Give him time to give him, see if he can still go. Sammy did the heel thing there. Instead of listening to the ref, he ran a lure kick to Camille Hayes, who was being checked on by the referee in the corner. The referee was shocked at what Sammy did, because that's something a heel will do. Sammy covered Camille Hayes for the 1-2-3, so Sammy is still United States champion, going into WrestleMania to face Trick Williams one-on-one. After the match, Trick Williams and the rapper guy got in. Trick Williams hit trick shot, beat up Sammy, held up the United States Championship in the show there, match-wise. Really great match, like I said. But where does this leave Camille Hayes? He needs to be at WrestleMania. He deserves to be in that match between Sammy and Trick for the United States Championship, because all the hard work he's done to defend that title, and he's off WrestleMania. To me, that's a slap in the face, right? Like, hopefully he's added into it next week or the week after. Give him a chance to go into WrestleMania, making a triple threat. Let me know below in the comments, fans and fellow subscribers. Do you think he deserves to be in the match at WrestleMania, making a triple threat, or do you actually just want to see Sammy versus Trick? I like to see Sammy versus Trick, but Camille Hayes in it that match would be lit. That match would be awesome. It's triple threat. Some segments happen. Backstage, before Bayley and Valkyria fought Charlotte and Alexa, they said they're going to beat them tonight, beat them on Raw, go on to WrestleMania and become Women's Tag Team Champions for the first time ever. And Valkyria said, I'd like to wear, the Tag Team titles for the very first time in my career. And Bayley said, I've already been a multiple-time Women's Tag Team Champion, so follow my lead. We got this. There was a segment shown backstage with, who was it? Oh, Drew McIntyre. He just basically talked about beat Jacob Fatu up at WrestleMania. And then a non-sanctioned match that Jacob Fatu was shown basically doing the same promo. Just, it was Jacob Fatu talking. That's it for segments, really, because the rest of the segments led up to the matches. Next week, no other matches announced again. So that's 2 weeks in a row now. SmackDown is going to surprise us until opening, basically SmackDown next week, the opening show, to figure out who's fighting who. That's interesting. Overall, I enjoyed every match that happened until the end of the tag team title match. That I didn't like, but the other matches were good from start to finish. What are your thoughts of Pat McAfee being the one that called Randy Orton up and is a heel now? I like Pat McAfee, but he was a heel before in NXT years ago. He only lasted 2 months and he turned face. Is Jerry Rowe going to be in Cody Rhodes' corner at WrestleMania? That's what I think. Because why else we have Jerry Rowe on TV for 3 weeks and then not do nothing with him? Because he also got all killed last week, right? So he's going to want to pay back on Randy Orton. I love to see Jerry Rowe be in attendance and deliver a guitar shot to Pat McAfee and say, take that, snap nuts, like Jeff Jarrett used to say in WCW. I like to see that. I want to see Jerry Rowe start using a guitar, deliver some guitar shots. Also, I spent most of the day rearranging my wrestlers in my room. It took me a while, but I got it set up now so they're like tag teams and factions. And I notice I'm missing one person. And I got Roman, I got Jay, I got Jimmy, I got Sammy, I got Jacob Fatu, I got Tomatonga for the Bloodline 2. And that is, I need Solo Sikoa. I got my fingers crossed. My birthday is coming up towards. I got my fingers crossed getting here for my birthday. That'd be cool if I do. I also realized I need Bronson Reed. Because I got Logan Paul. I got Austin Theory. And I got Braun Breaker. I need Bronson Reed to complete the vision. Then I realized, has Bronson Reed even got an action figure? Let me know below in the comments if Bronson Reed's got an action figure. Show an image of it, because I can see what it looks like. If he actually does have one. So I'm curious if he does or not. There you have it, folks. Stay safe, everybody. Too sweet. Bye.